Hello, my name is Dolores Romero, and today I'm going to explain the Argentinian education system. From the beginning, it all starts with what's called here in Argentina guarderia, but in other countries most known as nursery school, where you go from months to 2 years old. Most of the cases because parents work all day and they don't have the time to take care of their children, so they pay for other people to take care of them, and after work, they go and pick them up. That's basically what they do. After kindergarten, that's not obligatory. You go to kindergarten, or here in Argentina known as Jardín de Infantes, from the age of 3 to the age of 5 years old, and you learn numbers, colors, how to write your name, and some values like sharing. They divide for ages and in salitas or grades, and they are named most of the time as colors, like salita naranja, salita verde, stuff like that. So they prepare you to go to primary school, where you go from 6 to 11 years old, and they are also divided by grade from 1st to 6th grade, and what you learn are more deeper contents, like divided in subjects like history, maths, sociology, and from 1st to 3rd grade you tend to have only one teacher to teach you the stuff, and after 3rd grade, from 4th to 6th grade, you tend to have more than 2 teachers. After primary school, you go to secondary school, where you go from the age of 12 to 17 years old, and it's also divided by grades from 1st to 6th grade, and from 4th to 6th grade you have the opportunity to choose one orientation, like sociology, communication, biology, chemistry, economy. So you learn more about only specific contents guided by the orientation that you choose. After secondary school, then you have the option to go to university, a terciario, or work. You have to work, but they are not obligatory as other countries. One thing about schools here in Argentina are that they can be private or public. A public school is the one that you don't have to pay to go there. The state is in charge of all the money that you have to waste on school regularly. So sometimes they give you the books, sometimes they give you food, and you don't have to pay anything for it. And private school, you pay every month for study. Also, you have to take care of your own waste of money, of your things like books and materials. So there you have to be on private school in charge of all your money, and in public school it doesn't happen because the state is in charge. About uniforms, sometimes it depends on school. There are public schools that you have to wear uniforms, and there are private schools that you don't have to wear uniforms. It is more normal to see a private school asking you to use uniforms than a public schools, but it depends on schools. But in most cases, private schools use uniforms, and public schools doesn't ask you to use uniforms. On university, you choose your own career that you go as orientations. You are more than 4 years old, depending on your abilities or how you take the university, and you study some specific stuff related to your career. On terciario, you go for specific areas like technology, biology, and stuff like that, and it lasts not more than 5 years, for example. It depends also. And after that, you go to work. And that's it. Thank you.